What's up, everybody? Welcome to Caleb Smith TV. We're just gonna prepare to get things started here. Take some time to share the stream and all of that good stuff. We're just gonna prepare to get things started here. Take some time to share the stream and all of that good stuff. My apologies about that echo, guys. We're about to get this stream started, though. What's up, Jelly Brick? Long time no see, welcome back, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having an excellent day. Share the stream, share the stream, share the stream, share it to your friends, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I have a feeling you're gonna love this stream, especially if you're a fan of nostalgic things. Or if you're a fan of Legos. I know there's a lot of Lego fans out there. What about you, Jelly? What's up, and welcome to Caleb Smith TV. This is your friend Caleb Smith, bringing you a brand new live stream. Today we're going to be playing some LEGO Universe. That is right, LEGO Universe is back. But before we talk about that, I need to apologize to my regular viewers and the rest of you for my 4-month-long hiatus. I did go on hiatus recently, in case you guys didn't know, and originally it was only supposed to be maybe like a 2-week vacation, which extended into more like a 1-month-long hiatus, which it basically extended into a 4-month-long hiatus for multiple reasons. I'm not going to go too in-depth, but to put it simple, I basically just stressed myself out really hard with how hard I was working on multiple things at one time. One of those things being YouTube and live streaming in general. Live streaming, multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitch, let's see what else, TikTok. I think that was really it, just those 3 things. And then making the short form content and also making videos every week, just regular long form, regular form videos, just all kinds of content in general. That was just one of the things I was doing. I was also doing multiple other things, and safe to say, I stressed myself out really hard. I was basically working like at the very least 2 different jobs, and I was fully in charge of those jobs. And so with that being said, it was a lot of work, and I also went through some other stuff, and it's just safe to say I went through a hard time. So the hiatus, in my opinion, was justified, but I do still feel the need to apologize just because it was kind of out of nowhere. Just one day I was like, alright guys, I'm not going to be streaming for a while, and then, you know, I'm just gone. And then a lot of you guys were asking me, you know, when I'm going to start streaming again. You remember the old streams, you loved them, you want more. And that, I'm not going to lie guys, that having you guys text me like Jelly Brick, Adar Shah is not here right now, but and a couple of other people commenting on my videos and stuff, just asking when I'm going to come back. It really, I'm not going to lie, it seriously inspired me. I never thought that I would see the day where just, I wouldn't say that you guys are random people, but, you know, in a way, random people just asking me to make more YouTube content. I just never thought I would see the day, so I have to do it. I have to do it for you guys. And not only do I have to do it, I want to do it. You know I do. I want to do it. So I'm glad to be here. And hiatus is over, safe to say. How are we doing today, Jelly? What you talking about in the chat? You understand? Oh, thank you, Jelly. I'm glad that you understand. I'm not gonna lie, because there's like at least 3 different people that I was concerned about with me taking the hiatus. At least 3 different of my viewers that I was concerned. Not concerned, but just, you know, I felt like I was doing them wrong. And you were one of them, Jelly. You were one of those viewers. And so, like I said, I apologize. I just had to go on hiatus. I was literally so stressed out. And it wasn't even really YouTube, guys. That's the funny part. That's the funny part. What I was super stressed out about was something that I mentioned before, but I've never told you guys what it actually is because it's top secret. And it's still top secret. So, sorry to not spoil it yet. Sipping on some homemade coffee. It is, it's alright. But, so, now let's talk about LEGO Universe, because that's what we're going to be playing today. Big dragon, big black dragon on the screen, that's sick. The black and purple dragon. We got the black and purple gorilla? These guys must be infected by some kind of chaos. Pretty cool. Guys, look at what's on the screen. Can we take a second and just talk about the fact that LEGO Universe login screen is on my screen right now? I'm about to tell you guys the story of LEGO Universe. Never played this game, Jelly? Mental health is important, Jelly. That is right, Jelly Brick. Mental health is important. I had to basically take a break for my mental health. I'm not proud that I had to do it, but like you said, I'm human. Everybody's human. Sometimes we have to do these things, especially whenever you're doing something in a creative sense, like YouTube or making music, for example. Anything where you're basically being super creative and you're coming up with ideas all by yourself, and then you're implementing those ideas and creating things, and you do that over and over. Hiatus is super important. Taking a hiatus every now and then, in my opinion, is super important, so that you can just take a step back, reflect on everything, gain even more inspiration, realize why you like creating stuff in the first place, and then once you hit the game again, once you come back to whatever your creative passion is, you will be 10 times stronger. You will be 10 times stronger. At least that's how I'm feeling. That's my opinion on it. So I feel like hiatus is super important. But all right, back to LEGO Universe. Basically, there's a whole story behind this game. I'm gonna try to keep it short and not drag it out, but I'm gonna give you guys my personal story of playing LEGO Universe for the first time. My experience playing LEGO Universe for the first time. So basically, whenever I was younger, I was a big fan of Legos. Basically, like in middle school, around 6th grade, 7th grade, around those times, I was a giant fan of Legos. And that's for multiple reasons. So to go a little bit in depth about my history with Legos, I mean, I just owned multiple Lego sets, not too many whenever I was super young, but it's like I collected one Lego set every year, basically, up until of the age I was like 14. And so, you know, I had at least like 6 or 7 Lego sets or something like that. Maybe I didn't have that much. I don't know. That part's not important. Just know I had some Lego sets, just like a normal person. If you didn't have Lego sets growing up, I do apologize, but go ahead and go get yourself a Lego set right now. And if you can't afford one, ask someone to donate a Lego set to you. Seriously, you need a Lego set. I recommend everybody to build at least one Lego set in their life, because that is a whole extra set of fun whenever it comes to Legos. But also, you have the Lego video games. Now, that is where I experienced a lot of my time with Legos, was Lego video games, specifically Lego Star Wars. The original Lego Star Wars video game for PlayStation 2. So much fun. Top 3, I would say. At least top 3 games of all time. Everybody knows it. Lego Star Wars was, if it still is, one of the best games of all time. It's way too good. And so I played a lot of Lego Star Wars, and so basically I was just like a fan of Legos. I wasn't a huge fan of Legos. It wasn't like I was obsessed with them. I never really asked for Legos. They were just kind of like, I would just get them randomly as Christmas presents and stuff. So I was like a mild fan of Legos. And then whenever I got into middle school was whenever I started really getting into Legos because of Bionicle. Does anybody know what Bionicle is? I know you built Lego sets, Jelly. You actually, Jelly Brick, you've made so many Lego sets. I know you have, because I remember all the times that you've commented on my chat, and you would say, "Hey, I just got a new Lego set today," or "Hey, I just built a new Lego set," or "Hey, I'm playing with my Legos." So, you honestly, Jelly, picking me as a streamer to watch was actually a great idea on your part. really good job on your part, because I'm also a very big fan of Legos, and that, you know, that's no joke. So me and you are good friends. You picked a good friend, Jelly, and I appreciate you for being my friend. Bionicle is a theme that saved Lego, and you also love Lego Star Wars. Sick. Sick. Lego Star Wars, one of the best things. It's like a whole separate thing away from Star Wars, because not only is Star Wars great, but Lego Star Wars itself is great, like separately from Star Wars. Lego Star Wars is like a whole other thing that's also very great. But I gotta go back to my story, because if I don't, then it will get dragged out, because I'm already dragging it out, and I don't like that. So let me go ahead and continue. So I played a lot of Lego Star Wars, just like any normal person, right? I have horror movie Lego figures. They're so detailed. Dang, are those custom makes? That sounds like some custom stuff. That's really cool. So I played a lot of Lego Star Wars, obviously raged a lot on Lego Star Wars on that one level where you were on, I'm trying to remember the planet, but it's basically that really, it's like a desert planet. It's not Tatooine, though. It's not Tatooine, but it's like a desert planet where everything's made out of, like, red clay. And there's, like, towering mountain type things, like really skinny mountains. I don't remember what that planet is called, but it was on that planet. And oh, Geonosis, I believe. Yeah, Geonosis, that's the planet. Basically in Lego Star Wars, the original game, on Geonosis, whenever you get into one of those it's like a little cruiser. I don't want to call it a space cruiser, because you would fly it like above land. You would fly it above land, but I'm sure it could go into space. But basically, it was like this little spaceship that you were flying above land on Geonosis, on planet Geonosis, and you were supposed to like rush through and destroy other ships and droids, and blast like targets and stuff, and press buttons in the spaceship to like... I'm not really explaining it good, but just know that it was super hard, and I literally died over and over again. Made me super mad, and definitely got rage baited a lot on Lego Star Wars, but one of the best games of all time. Top 3 best games of all time, in my opinion. Not including Lego Universe, obviously. Lego Universe is a whole different story. So just know I was a fan of Legos, Lego games. I played a lot of Lego games, Lego Flash games on Lego.com and things like that. I think they even had some Lego games on CartoonNetwork.com and stuff like that. So Lego was like a very prominent thing in my life growing up, and especially in middle school, because whenever I got to middle school and I basically got into Bionicle. I already knew what Bionicle was, but one of my friends showed me they had some Bionicles, and it just like, it made me instantly seeing my friend show off his Bionicles made me realize why Bionicle was so cool, and it made me realize that I needed some Bionicles. And then not long after that, my mom literally purchased a giant box of used Bionicles, all kinds of mixed up, jumbled up, used Bionicles for me for Christmas. And that was one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. I've gotten a lot of good gifts in my life. That was a really good gift. A giant box of jumbled Bionicles. You can't beat that. I had so many Bionicles at that time because of that. And then I just sort of continued to grow my collection after that. I'm trying to remember the set. Here, I'll go ahead. Let's pull up good old... Oh, let me get rid of this little notepad that was helping me. Let's pull up YouTube here. Oh, that's my stream. Let's go to YouTube and or maybe not YouTube. Let's see. Bionicle 2012. Let's see what kind of Bionicle sets they had in 2012. That'll give us a good idea of what I had. What I started collecting. This looks right. Bionicle Stars, that's right. Bionicle Stars. This was the Bionicle set where I started collecting Bionicle. These sets right here. I believe I had all of these. I literally had almost the entire collection. The crazy part is, guys, I no longer have them. I don't know what happened to them. That's the crazy part. Um, a lot of collectors will know that whenever you collect stuff during your lifetime, for some reason that stuff just somehow disappears eventually. And I don't know why. Because I need you guys to know, I literally collected every single one of the Bionicle stars. Let's see, there's a bunch of them. That might be all of them lined up right there. I collected every single one of those and built them and had so much fun with them. Just building them and stuff, and they look so cool. Oh my gosh, like Gresh, I think his name is. Gresh the Bionicle is so cool. I'm dragging this out way too long, guys. I do apologize, but look at how sick this guy looks. Oh my goodness. That's Gresh. He was definitely my favorite. I also really liked the yellow Rakshi, and I also like the black and green one. I can't remember his name, but he is also really cool. And I honestly, guys, I liked all of them. I thought they were so cool. Paraka. I also thought Paraka was cool. That is Paraka, right? Yeah. Really, really cool. Also, each one of those sets came with a little gold piece. Like a little gold piece of armor. And if I'm not mistaken, if you collected every one, then you could build the gold Bionicle. And so that was my goal. And if if it is true that I collected every piece of the gold, I collected all of the Bionicle stars, that means that I would have had every piece of the gold Bionicle, which means I could have created the gold Bionicle. I don't remember if I did that, guys. I don't remember if I did that. But it's safe to say I don't have these anymore, and I don't know what happened to them. It's like I said, whenever you collect things during your lifetime, eventually those things just kind of disappear for some reason. Especially whenever you're a kid. That I think that's really what I blame it on is just being a kid and losing things. It's pretty easy to lose things when you're a kid. Lego is making One Piece sets? Whoa. What do you mean One Piece sets? Do you mean like One Piece the anime? Or do you mean like sets that are literally just one piece? If a set is just one piece, that's not a set, that's just a piece. And Pokemon sets? I'm gonna assume you're talking about One Piece anime sets, and if that's true, that's so cool. And Pokemon sets, of course, I'm excited for because whenever Pokemon did, let's see, didn't Pokemon do a crossover with Mega Block or something? Mega Block's Pokemon, yeah. See, I saw that and I was like, ah, Mega Blocks, what the heck? They should have done Lego. Pokemon should have made a crossover with Lego. So if that's true, Jelly, super exciting, very exciting. Um, But yeah, I started collecting Bionicle. Let me continue the story because I definitely dragged it out just like I did not want to. I started collecting Bionicle in sixth grade and had a lot of fun with that. And then my grandma, she noticed that I was very interested in Legos because of things like Bionicle and other Lego sets that I had. She noticed that I was pretty interested in Legos, so she purchased me a subscription to Lego Club Magazine. Does anybody know what Lego Club Magazine is? Does anybody remember that? One Piece anime sets are live action, so it's One Piece live action Lego? How does that even work? That's really confusing. Mega Bloks Pokemon Magikarp? Oh, you have a Mega Block Magikarp? That's pretty sick. So tell me, Jelly, do you remember Lego Club Magazine? Did you ever have a subscription to Lego Club Magazine or was that before your time? Because let's see. Let's see here. Uh, Lego Magazine. Can I still get Lego Magazine if I want? It says free Lego Magazine. What? Get the free Lego Magazine? Lego Magazine. 5 times a year? Free of charge? Um, so this is the new Lego Magazine. I don't think I'm a big fan of it, simply because it looks like it's highly marketed towards very young kids, instead of being more generally marketed towards all ages. It seems like it's more marketed towards very young kids. I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of cool in there. I see a little comic. So maybe they kind of retain the same spirit of Lego Club magazine, because so this is the new Lego magazine. Let's go take a look at Lego Club magazines and see if we can get kind of an old image. So this is like an image of an, oh, somebody's selling this. Uh this is like an image of an old Lego Club magazine. Now look at how cool that looks. That looks really cool. Let's try to find some more. You can already tell the difference between Lego Club magazine and the new Lego magazine. Check out this cover. Meet the Mummies. Pharaoh's Quest. Just really cool stuff, basically. Really, really cool stuff in Lego Club magazine. They had a bunch of comics inside of the magazines. They would show off different sets, different little mini games and stuff. Super fun. I enjoyed reading literally every issue of Lego Club magazine. They did so good. They did so good on Lego Club. It it's sad that they kind of whoops, don't want to do AI mode. It's sad that they kind of dumbed it down from what I can see, but at least it still exists in some kind of remnant. At least a little bit of a remnant of it, of Lego Club, still exists within Lego Magazine. And apparently it's free. I do need to point that out. It says that it's free, and so you get 5 free issues every year. I might have to sign up for it just because it's free. So if you're interested, definitely go sign up. Jelly, I know that that's probably something you're interested in. The free Lego magazine. But let's just say I had Lego Club magazine, and I had a few different issues of it, but I got one issue where, like, somewhere towards the middle of the magazine, it just opens up and shows this wide, like, you just see space. You see nothing but space. Let's see if I can find it. Lego Club magazine, Lego Universe. You basically just see outer space, and you saw all different characters. You saw like Lego Star Wars characters, Lego Ninjago characters, Lego Batman characters. You would see all kinds of different characters on the like on that picture inside the magazine, and it would say Lego Universe. I'm trying to find that picture, but basically I found Lego Universe in the middle of one of those random issues of Lego Club. And I was like, Lego Universe? What the heck is that? Never heard of that before, I don't think. And it just looked really cool. I was super into Legos at that point. Um, in fact, I was so into Lego that I planned on going and working at Lego. I was gonna work at Lego as a builder or something. Like I was just, I don't know how I was gonna work at Lego, but I was just gonna try to work at Lego. And that's how much I liked Lego. So if of course, whenever I saw Lego Universe inside of the Lego Club magazine, I I decided, all right, next time I get a chance to get on a computer, I'm gonna go play Lego Universe. I am gonna go play Lego Universe because it just looks really fun. It looks pretty interesting. I mean, look at this picture. You got a bunch of samurais and a wizard and some kind of builder man all fighting. And it's all Legos. Yeah, count me in. I want to play that. So, like I said, as soon as I got a chance that weekend, I went to my grandparents' house. They had a computer, so if I wanted access to a computer, I would basically have to go to their house. And also, I just like going to their house because they were really nice, and it was always a good time. And safe to say, that weekend, on Friday night after school, going to my grandparents' house, I downloaded Lego Universe for the first time. I launched it up. I signed in, and I proceeded to have the most fun, some of the most fun I've ever had in my life, uh, all night. All night. I don't remember how late I stayed up playing that game, but I want to say it was very late. It was very late, and I finally went to sleep, and I was so excited to wake up and play that game. I'm not gonna lie. I was so excited to wake up and play Lego Universe. I mean, I don't remember. I've been excited to wake up and play games before. I definitely have, games like Ratchet and Clank, Dragon Fable, Adventure Quest Worlds. I've definitely been excited to wake up and play games before, but not like that. I mean, I remember specifically waking up from slumber just to play more Lego Universe. And there's not many games that I can say that about that I've done before. Not many. I mean, there's two or three, but not many. And Lego Universe is one of them. I literally had some of the most fun I've ever had on a game. Wait, I woke up the next day just to play Lego Universe. I go downstairs, I turn on the computer, I launch Lego Universe. It's like 6 a.m. or something crazy. It is so early. I literally stayed up really late playing the game, and then I woke up super early just to play the game. And I launch it up, and what do you know? I see a very bad message. I see an announcement upon loading up the game that says that after that month, in approximately 1 month, the game is going to be shut down for good. The game is no longer going to exist. It's going to completely shut down. They basically said, we apologize to everybody. We appreciate all of our players, but sadly we have to shut Lego Universe servers down, which means the game is going to be unplayable in 1 month. That destroyed me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not being exaggerative at all. My heart literally sank. It felt that was one of the worst feelings ever. It definitely felt like something was ripped away from me instantly. It felt like I was given one of the best things ever, just to have it Indian given basically and taken directly away from me the very next day. That's literally what happened. I played one of the best games I've ever played in my life. Woke up just to play it the next day, and then I see that it's no longer going to exist in 1 month. That basically I have 1 month with this game, and then it's never going to exist again. I'm never going to play it again. It broke me a little bit, but luckily I was young, so it didn't do a giant toll on me. But I was just I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why. I was like, this is the best game ever. I just now played it. I just now got to play it for the first time, and you already want to delete it? Why? Why do you already want to delete it? It doesn't make any sense. But that's what they did. No joke. Nothing stopped them. They went ahead and deleted the game a month after I got to play it for the first time. I even tried to order. You see this physical? They had a physical version of the game as well. So that instead of downloading the game, you could just pop the disc in and then update the game on the disc and play it directly from the disc. Still multiplayer, still running off the Lego Universe servers. So in my head, I thought, okay, if I order the physical disc, then even if they shut down the servers, I'll still be able to put the disc in the computer and play Lego Universe just by myself, not online. So I got my grandma to order the $10 Lego Universe disc for me. I believe that's how much it was at the time, was $10 for the disc. So that even if they shut down Lego Universe, I could still play it as long as I have the disc. Well, after a month, they shut down the game. I ended up getting the disc finally, went back to my grandparents' house, put the disc inside the computer, loaded up the game, and it said that it was unplayable. It said the servers were down, I wasn't able to sign in, and the game was no longer playable. So even though I spent $10 on the physical disc, I still was never going to play Lego Universe again. I was never going to be allowed to play Lego Universe again because they completely shut down the servers. And that broke me a second time. I was like, not even the physical disc will allow me just to play the game by myself if I want. Wow, they really did just completely rip this game from me. They let me have the game for 1 month, and then they completely ripped it from me. And, so yeah, broke me a second time. And then after that, I decided, well, I guess I'm just never going to be able to play Lego Universe again, and I'm going to have to just be okay with playing other games. And so that's what I did. For the past 12 to 13 years, I have been just playing other games. Lego Universe has been in the back of my mind. I literally think about it at least once a week. I've thought about it and thought about how much I love that game, and I don't understand why they took it. And guys, it's back. I'm sorry to be so dramatic about it, but that is the actual truth. That's the full truth and nothing but the truth. That's everything that happened. That's everything that transpired. That's my story with Lego Universe and why it means so much to me. It literally does. It means so much to me. This is one of the best games ever created. I know I said it multiple times, but I have to say it. I'm not going to say this is the best game ever created, okay? Because there's a lot of games. There's a lot of really good games. I have a lot of favorite games, personal favorites of mine, that I don't really want to compare Lego Universe to. And Lego Universe is just one of the best games of all time. It seriously is. No comparison. It's not fair to compare anything to it because Lego Universe is more likely to just blow whatever you're comparing it to out of the water. How am I playing Lego Universe if it's shut down? Well, somebody, and I don't know who, but somebody has brought the game back. And I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is, but if you go to the link in the description below, you can find the website. You can find the link to the Lego Universe website. Now, this isn't... What I'm using isn't actually called Lego Universe. It's actually called the Lego Universe. And to put it simply, it's just a private server. It is just a private server. So if you're wondering how I'm playing the game, even though the game got shut down, that is because a very, very courageous and awesome and a miraculous individual, or a group of individuals, maybe a team, has gotten together and used all of their resources to get Lego Universe resources and then make it playable using their own server instead of relying on Lego to keep Lego Universe running on their servers. Somebody else has made their own servers and then use the Lego Universe data files in order to basically recreate the game exactly how it was before. Exactly how it was before. I tested it out. I need you guys to know I fully tested it out. I basically completed the first world just to make sure that this is a playable game, so that I wouldn't start the stream and then play the game and then realize that it's actually not real, that this game is still shut down and not playable. It's just, a faulty server, because I've tried this before, guys. This isn't my first rodeo. I've tried to play LEGO Universe before, even after it got shut down. And safe to say, I could not find a working server. I could not find a working private server at all. So whenever I found this private server, I was almost positive that it was a false alarm and that it looks good, but it was not going to be playable, or even if it was playable, it was not going to have very much content. Well, that was not the case. We have plenty of content here, and it's all fully working and playable just as I remember it before. And so I did go ahead and complete the first world just to make sure that it's a working game. It is. We're in. The game is ready to be played. Is it playable on mobile? No. That is going to be a no. This is a PC-only game. Sadly, you know, this game came out before mobile games were very popular. Like, during this time, the most popular mobile game was literally Angry Birds. And so, you know, they never made a mobile LEGO Universe, sadly. But it is fully playable on PC, and it is free to play. Like I said, if you go to the link in the description below, thelegouniverse.com, you can download the game and play it for free. Now, I am not associated currently with the LEGO Universe. I'm just a player. I just play the game. I don't work on the game. I don't work for anybody that made this game. I just play the game. And I'm presenting the link to everybody for information purposes, for access purposes, so that if they are interested in also playing the game with me, then they can do that. But currently, I am in no way, shape, or form associated with thelegouniverse.com. But the link is right there in the description if you would like to play the game with me by downloading it. Once on the bus, I showed my friend a meme of a guy peeing in his car, and my friend said, "I did that too." What? What's up with all these people peeing in cars? What in the world? Alright, so we could play some LEGO Universe, but I wanted to kind of get everybody sauced up a little bit by watching the LEGO Universe trailer. This was posted 14 years ago, so we're about to go back in time, watch the LEGO Universe trailer, and kind of feel what it felt like to experience and see what this game feels like to play for the first time. Or at least to see what the game is about. Judging from what I've seen so far, this trailer definitely doesn't show actual gameplay. But it definitely shows a little bit of the story and characters and what's going on, so that it's still really cool. So let's go ahead and check out this trailer. Whoa! Whoa, I thought it was just a happy party at first, and then there's a bunch of Stromlings. Bad little chaos guys. They were masquerading. The heroes! The heroes are here. Alright, it's about to be a war. The builders are on the case. Let's go. I'm a big fan of the builders. Who's this guy? Space guy? Building a rocket ship, hopping in, blasting off. Where's he going? The builders just built a bridge. Ooh, some knights. The knights are being called to action. The knights are marching. Look at how sick this looks, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the race car. I'm getting chill bumps. Holy crap. Holy crap. The adventurers in the jungle. On some Davy Jones type stuff. Not Davy Jones, Indiana Jones. What am I talking about? Indiana Jones type beat right here. Ninjas? Ninja Army. You guys can see why I had to play this game now, right? Oh my gosh. Here come the heroes. Oh my gosh. Those here, I think the good guys are way too strong. I mean, they have ninjas and knights and builders and all kinds of stuff. Lego Universe. What the heck? It looks like you got pounded. Looks like the bad guys got pounded right there, I'm not gonna lie. That was sick. Let's see, are there any more trailers? That trailer was way too good. There's a faction trailer. Oh, there's me. There's one trailer. I guess we can watch the faction trailer. There's also Lego Ninjago. Okay. Let's watch a couple more of these trailers, and then I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back. Cinematic trailer. How many of these cinematic trailers do they have? Alright. If this is a different trailer, then I'll watch that.
eBay. Things people love.
I'll watch that instead of the other ones. But if this is not the same trailer... Okay, this one actually shows off gameplay and stuff. It's a really good trailer, it looks like. A storm is opening with monsters. A Sabaton reference. Microwave popcorn. Eats popcorn. Let's go. Good for you, Jelly. Oh, that was a crazy thing just for the little net devil. That was a crazy little animation for the net devil logo.
4 explorers brought together in their search for a unique and precious element.
4 explorers?
Together they roam.
Who's this magician guy?
Of the universe until one fateful day they arrived at a most unusual world, the fabled planet Crooks.
The planet what?
Energy, the 4 explorers were jeweled planet Crooks.
The planet Crux?
Detecting a powerful source of energy,
I can't quite understand what planet he said.
What they were looking for. They quickly descended upon an ancient temple, a relic of the mythical first builders. Inside was the imagination nexus.
The first builders.
Source of pure imagination. Legend told that the imagination nexus contained the power to bring any idea to life. Awed by the possibilities, the explorers dreamt of their most desired
little Lego dog. That's sick. Whoa. Yeah, I can tell that guy's up to something. Oh, he created a giant. No! No! That giant spider killed the robot dog.
And creatures of chaos have no master.
Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, you done messed up, bro. You done messed up. You should not have done that.
Destructive maelstrom. The remaining explorers were forced.
You gotta get out of there, guys. That builder is so cool. He's so strong. Look at him moving all those bricks while they're fighting. Oh! He just sacrificed himself. The knight just sacrificed... Yes, like I said, the builder is insane. The builder is insane!
Chaotic power, planet Crooks exploded into countless smaller worlds. The explorers thought the imagination nexus lost forever. But imagination is very difficult to extinguish.
Oh, the dog's head was on its butt.
Nexus and protect the universe. The explorers sent out a signal.
That was so cool.
To all minifigures to use their creative powers and save imagination.
That looks a lot better.
Your story begins.
In Lego Universe. So as you guys can see, I had to play the game. Whenever I'm seeing trailers and things like that, it's just too cool. Way too much going on. Okay, we're done with that. We can get out of there. So, yeah. Now, with all of that being said, all of that backstory, I really went in depth there. I spent literally the length of one of my normal streams on just kind of going in depth about LEGO Universe. Now we're going to finally get into some LEGO Universe, but before that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. So now's a good time to go ahead and get you guys something to drink, take a bathroom break yourself, maybe take out the trash real quick, because I will be back in about 5 minutes or less. So just give me a second here, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. Welcome back to Caleb Smith TV. Thank you for staying tuned through that small little break. I'm going to go ahead and get logged in here. Getting logged into LEGO Universe. I do have a couple characters. I haven't made it too far. They're both still basically just on the first world. I completed the first world on this guy just to make sure it was real. And then I played a little bit with this guy with a friend just to get the friend into the game, because the more friends the merrier. But today we're going to be creating a new character. A brand new Lego minifigure. So that we can do the character creation and everything and see what it feels like to experience this game for the first time. Click on a minifigure part to customize. So I guess we should start with the hair, maybe. What hairstyle are we feeling, guys? I'm not sure, personally. Now, I know this hairstyle is my favorite. I just like it. It's like cool looking anime hair. Spiky anime hair. I don't really know what I should do. To be honest, I was gonna let you guys just basically customize my character for me, but nobody's really watching at the moment, so I guess I better just customize it myself. And I'm thinking I honestly should just make the character look just like me. I should probably... Usually what I like to do is give the character the cool spiky black anime hair, make him look really cool. But I'll probably just try to make him look like me. Give him some long hair, I guess, because I do have long hair. Need to change the color. It's kind of finicky. I gotta select the hair specifically. Alright, hair color. I'm gonna go for that dark brown, but it looks like the best option is more of like a red brown. I mean, that'll work. That's basically brown. Okay, got the hair. I like it. It kind of looks like Anakin Skywalker's hair from Lego Star Wars. During the Clone Wars era. Kind of looks like the Anakin Skywalker hair. I really like that. That is sick. That is why I like to grow my hair out in real life, by the way. So I can kind of look like Anakin Skywalker. Kind of cringe, I know, but oh well. It's too late for me. Check out these eyebrows. I like those, the strong eyebrows. Gotta choose eyebrows that look the most like mine, so they gotta be brown. My eyebrows definitely aren't that bushy. You just go no eyebrows if you want. I don't think that's very realistic. My eyebrows definitely aren't that thin. My eyebrows aren't squiggly. And they're not bushy like that. I think these are probably my best choice. Yeah, they're not that thin. I think these are going to be my best choice, so I'll take those. Time to choose the eyes. Now, I know I'm not wearing glasses right now, and that's because I don't like how they reflect on the screen whenever I'm streaming. I don't like how the computer screen kind of reflects them, because then I look like I'm constantly just that guy in anime that wears glasses and his lens is glaring because he just made like a smart move or something. I constantly look like that because of the lens glare from the screen. So I just choose not to wear my glasses on stream. But I could give my character glasses, because I do wear them. Not a terrible idea, in my opinion. Just grab some glasses. I think these look the most like mine. And then, time to choose a mouth. I do like the smirk. Big fan of the smirk, but I use that all the time, so I feel like it's probably a safe bet to try to choose something else. I definitely don't think that I look like a Chad like that. I like this one, but I don't like the mouth being open a lot. I kind of like this one. I mean, I don't have like a bunch of marks on my face or anything, but I just kind of like them just to represent some form of detail. I don't have a scar. See, I like the detail, I just don't like the expression. Okay, I kind of like that. But I don't have a gold tooth, but I kind of like that. I might have to... This is going to be in my consideration, but I just think it's really funny to be constantly smiling like that. Probably would hurt the mouth. Probably start hurting your jaw and cheeks over time. To just constantly be smiling that hard. Really hard choice. I think I like this one, honestly. Let me see how it looks with the hair and everything. I don't know. Now I don't know if I like that little detail on the face. Kind of interesting. If you guys wouldn't mind giving me a quick minute, I'm gonna have to BRB real quick again, but this time it will not be for that long. Let me see how this one looks. I kind of like it. I don't know, it looks kind of goofy. It looks kind of goofy just to be cheesing that hard. Can't go for the smirk. Goodness, choosing the mouth is so hard for some reason. See how this one looks again. I mean, I like it. I like it. Just for the head, we're definitely going to change up the clothes. But I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 2 seconds real quick. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to talk to my dad real quick. Oh crap, I just realized I have some business I need to take care of real quick. So, go ahead and give me another couple of seconds, guys. I do apologize. Give me just like 2 minutes real quick. I got some business I need to take care of. And then we're going to come back, play some LEGO Universe. I do apologize about the frequent breaks. Alright guys, sorry about that. Something very important that I was supposed to take care of last night, I forgot. I had to hurry up and do it real quick. Hopefully it wasn't too late. I'm a bad friend, guys. Dang it. I would be a lot better of a friend if I wasn't so forgetful. That is a guaranteed fact. But we're back. Back at it. Everything's good now. It is time to choose a shirt. Still not sure how I'm feeling about the face. It looks... I don't know how to explain it, but it definitely looks goofy. Which I don't know what that says about me, because I tried to make it look like me in real life, so... Very, questionable. I kind of like this little peasant rag shirt. We could also just be strong tank top guy. Basketball shirt. I'm a big fan of the hoodie, just to be honest. The hoodie is definitely my favorite. Oh, we could just have a Lego face on our shirt. This one has a rocket on it. Ooh, I'm a big fan of the way this one looks. Make sure that sound is on. Okay, boat tank top, kind of cool. I like the way this one looks. Makes us look like we've got some official business to take care of. Alright, I'm kind of stuck between the peasant rags. But I'm going to go ahead and spoil something. There are 4 different factions in this game. And I know what faction I'm going to choose for this character. Because there's 4 factions, and you can have 4 characters, which means you can basically have 1 character in every faction. And I already know what my other 2 characters are going to be, which means I have an idea of what this one's going to be. And I kind of want to start him out looking like he would be a good fit for the faction. And that faction, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the Builder faction. You remember that trailer we just watched? Where you had the knight, the builder. I think there was like a magician. There was definitely a magician. I'm trying to think of who else there was. Because all I can remember was the knight and the builder. Oh yeah, and that adventure dude. The guy with the bird on his shoulder. Those 4 guys. One of those guys was a builder. And that's the faction that I plan on choosing for this character. I plan on becoming a builder. So, I think this shirt would be pretty good, you know, a little pin. I don't know about the mail pocket, though. This shirt also has a pin. And it doesn't look like we're handing out mail. So I might choose this jacket. Let's see what kind of colors we have. Builders are typically orange, so choosing the orange jacket makes a lot of sense to me. Do they have a yellow jacket? I wouldn't mind grabbing a yellow one. Are you serious? No yellow jacket? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Alright, well, orange it is. What the heck just happened? Some little glitch just happened. There we go. All better. Now we have an orange jacket. Definitely fit for a builder. Should I just do orange pants? It looks kind of like a jumpsuit. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the full-on jumpsuit. What about some jeans? Try some dark jeans. Something like that. I kind of like it. Kind of. See how these look. That's not bad. That looks pretty good for a builder. Yeah, I think I'll just select these gray pants. It's not a big deal. Our character is going to change over time. But he definitely looks like a builder to start out with. A Lego builder. Basically me in Lego form. Let's see. This is the part where we choose our name. And I have no idea what our name should be. Maybe just Caleb Smith TV? Makes a lot of sense to me. I already have a Caleb Smith character. Just make Caleb Smith TV for the streams, right? I'm gonna try that. See how it works. Now let's see how this this temporary name works. We got to come up with a temporary name. It's not too important because they will give us our real name, our chosen name eventually. But we can also choose a temporary name. I really don't want to spend too much time on the temporary name. You could definitely sit here and spend a long time picking out a temporary name. But I actually think I know what I'm going to go for. Let's go for Venomous. Venomous Honey. Then go down here to the W's. I'm gonna try to choose a name that's pretty on theme with my channel. There we go. Venomous Honey Wasp. To keep up with that bee theme. Sadly, there's not a bee option. The closest thing to bee I could find was wasp. So we'll just go with that. Yep, we'll send it in for approval. And our temporary name will be Venomous Honey Wasp. There we go. Got our new character. It's time to send it. Let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Present day, Starship, Adventure Explorer, Destination, Nimbus Station. Objective, transport of Nexus Force recruits. Okay. Transporting some Nexus Force recruits. I'm guessing we're one of the new recruits. The Venture Explorer. Really cool. Big starship. This loading screen takes a while. What the heck? Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Oh, spaceship is getting hit by some lightning. Big purple lightning storm. Check it out. Doesn't this bring back some memories? The nostalgia is real. The broken down starship. Somehow, even though the hull of the ship is completely busted through and open, somehow nobody is getting sucked out from the vacuum of space. I'm not sure how that works. Here we have Jet Moonshot, the Venture League officer. Press shift to talk to him. You're awake. Let's get you moving. The Maelstrom attacked the ship. Talk to Bob and he'll help you escape. Okay. There's Bob. What up, Bob? That is Bob. He is the most famous minifigure. Oh, there we go. Move around.
You can rotate to gain a better view of your surroundings.
rotate the camera. I usually just use the mouse for that. But yeah, Bob, if I'm not mistaken, he was either like the very first minifigure ever created, or he was like meant to be the mascot of Lego, something along those lines. Basically, he's a very famous minifigure, and it's funny because all he is a red torso, blue pants, and yellow hands, and a yellow head. That's basically all he is. The most basic minifigure of all time. But we're going to go talk to him now.
Smashing removes obstacles. Well done.
Oh, just got a pink piece of a spaceship. And some coinage. Looks like we picked up some experience. I do believe that the the Lego Universe logo that it drops, like that, I think that's just experience points. Oh, we got a piece to a Lego spaceship, a yellow Lego spaceship. Find Bob to unlock your imagination. Yeah, we're on our way to Bob. I just wanted to explore. There's a lot to explore around this little ship, actually. The very first place in Lego Universe. A couple of little things to build, but we got to talk to Bob first. Plenty of boxes to smash open. The boxes respawn, so we can go hit them again if we wanted to. Okay, I really like the double jump, by the way. Here's our character, looking pretty swifty. But yeah, I really like the double jump. It reminds me of being a Jedi in Lego Star Wars. Moving platforms. Alright, time to talk to Bob. What's up, Bob? We've got to get you off this ship. First, you'll need to unlock your imagination. Collect 6 imagination power-ups and hurry back. Okay. And that's what the moving platforms are for. Very easy mission. Our second mission, and it's obviously super easy. All we have to do is walk over here, pick up some of these little orbs, and that's basically it. Time to talk to Bob again. By unlocking your imagination, you're ready to level up. What did we get? A jar of imagination or something like that? Imagination unlocked. You can't be a builder unless you got imagination. Use your imagination to reach Sky Lane. She will help you build a rocket. There's Sky Lane. She's kind of a baddie. I kind of got to point that out. That'll be the first and last time I point that one out. I promise, guys. But we did just unlock imagination. So, you know what that means. We can build. Go back over here and build some stuff. Got some more orbs. Let's see what we can build. A jump pad. Right up here. To these little green boxes. Got a piece of a blue ship. I guess we better look through the binoculars. Kind of check out the place. I've actually heard that if you use every binocular in a certain place, then you'll get an achievement. So, pretty useful to do that, I guess. Go ahead and jump down here, get some boxes. What's up, Jellybrick? Welcome back. We're actually in the game. We've got the game started. After I sat there and talked my head off about it for about an hour, we're finally here. We just started. We spawned into this this starship. It's called the Venture Explorer. And It's currently under duress. It's basically blown open, as you can see. Got struck by some really strong, powerful lightning. Let's build another jump pad. There we go. Some more green boxes and another pair of binoculars. Check out the area. Whoa, what's down there? Was there some secrets down there? Wait, is there like a secret down there? Kind of want to see that again, but I also feel like if I jump off the edge, my character is going to hate me. What's down there? Yeah, I can't jump down there. That's completely unsafe. I don't think there's any secret at all down there. Unless the secret is death. Sweet. We just leveled up. Straight to level 2. Okay. Looks like we've already built everything there is to build on this side. And we checked out all the binoculars. Was there a pair of binoculars up there? I don't think so. I do see a pair of binocs right here, though. Let's use them. So are you having a good day so far, Jelly? How's the last 4 months been treating ya? I'm really curious and interested. Break open these yellow boxes. Gives us some more spaceship pieces. Found all 3 blue rocket modules. Sick. That means we can create a blue rocket. Found all 3 pink rocket modules. We can build a pink rocket. Jump pad sends us right back to Bob. Not a big fan of that. I wonder what I have to do to get all the yellow rocket modules. Oh, there we go. All 3 yellow rocket modules. Apparently I don't have to do much. Go ahead and build this thing. Get up to... What was her name? Star Lane? Sky Lane? That's right. Sky Lane. There she is. Oh, and another pair of binoculars. We found all 3 white rocket modules. Sweet. Hold on a second. I just heard somebody bust something open. I don't think it was me. Who the heck is that? What the heck? What in the world is that? Is that somebody that's like working on the ship? There's like a Lego dude down there. Is he doing repairs? I never even noticed him. I thought it was a player at first. What the heck? Once on the bus, my friend put his phone close to his ear and he played, close to your ear, and he played the meme of Toad saying skibbity toilet. The last 4 months have been okay. I got a Simpsons Jack Specific Krusty Burger playset. Whoa! That is sick. The Krusty Burger with Krusty the Clown. An entire playset. That sounds sick. Imagine getting like a whole Simpson City playset. That would be way too much going on. But just the Krusty Burger sounds really cool. It really surprises me that they have a worker right here. I never noticed that guy before. And I can't even tell what he really is supposed to look like. He kind of looks like he's out of Star Wars. Am I the only one who thinks that? That looks like a Lego Star Wars character right there? So, let's check it out real quick. Let's check out our models. Or our modules, if you will. our rocket ship modules. Try to get them sorted out. There we go. 4 rocket ships. We can build 4 different kinds of rockets. I think that's really all we can get from here. I don't think we can get any other kinds of rockets, so we're pretty much loaded up. I'll use these binoculars. I seriously think that you get an achievement if you use every pair of binoculars, but I might be wrong about that. I'm gonna build my way back up here. Did I use these? I can't remember. I don't think I did. Let's try them out. Did that just give me an achievement? I'm about to check. Spaceship Observer, yes. It did give me an achievement. And we just leveled up to level 3. I can't tell what kind of achievement it gave me. Creative Spark, Wake Up Call. Oh, here we go. Spaceship Observer, use all 5 binoculars. Yep. So I was right. It was good that we used all the binoculars. Read all of the story plaques in the Venture Explorer spaceship? Oh, I didn't see any story plaques. Oh, hold on. There's story plaques. Nexus Force plaque. Venture Explorer coded message from Sentinel Commander Beck Strongheart. We cannot get aid to your ship. Evacuate your passengers using modular rockets. The rockets will bring them behind enemy lines. I will send a Nexus Force scout to aid them after they land. That's from Sentinel Commander Beck Strongheart. That's pretty cool. See if we can find some more plaques. I honestly did not know that they had plaques on this level. But, now that we know, we've got some exploring to do. Here's a plaque. Nexus Force plaque, Venture Explorer, Captain's Log. Engine 2 is leaking imagination. The Maelstrom has torn apart most of the bow. Or bow, I guess, right? The bow of the ship. I also have the Simpsons house playset. Dang, so you almost do have a little Simpsons city in the form of a playset. That's actually really sick, Jelly. But yeah, I think that's the bow of the ship, right? The Maelstrom has torn apart most of the bow. I have ordered all passengers to abandon ship while they can. While they still can. Okay. That's what we're doing. That's what everybody is doing. But first, I have some reading to do. Another plaque. Nexus Force plaque. Venture Explorer Ship's Registry. Destination Nimbus Station. Passengers. Minifigure recruits in hypersleep pods. Cargo. Rocket modules. Oh yeah, there's some hypersleep pods, which I guess that's where we came from. I guess since we're a recruit, we were kind of in a hypersleep pod. That's actually some lore that I didn't know about. So as you can see right here, there's like a minifigure in there. And I wondered what that was about, and I guess it's a hypersleep pod. And there's some in there too. And then, I don't know, but it looks like there's one that is open. Right here. It looks like there's one that is open with nobody in it. I'm guessing that's the one we came from. So yeah, that's the proof. We came from one of these hypersleep pods. I guess just to make transportation easier or something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the deal with the hypersleep pods, but we definitely were in one before this event happened. Hurry up and get out of the hypersleep pods, guys. Hurry. We got to escape the ship. I've already done all my work to escape. You guys have to do it too. Please. Please hurry and escape the ship with me. I feel bad for those guys. Everybody else needs to escape too. There's still a bunch of workers running around and working on the ship. I don't think they're trying to escape. They're like forced to work on it. I don't know how I feel about that either. But there we go. I think I read all the plaques, right? Yep. So we've done all the achievements here. All that's left to do is some missions. Sick. I don't think I've ever actually done every single achievement on the Adventure Explorer. Because I didn't know about the plaques. But we just learned it just now. Time to get our way back up to Sky Lane. And actually talk to her this time. What's up, Sky Lane? Good, you made it. Interact with me so we can talk. Nice work. Smash items to find glowing blue power-ups when you run low on imagination. Have you used the mission tracker? Click the orange circle at the top of the screen. Alright. Orange circle right here. The orange circle at the top of the screen is the mission tracker. It shows your current objective. Pretty sweet, if not obvious. Whoa, there was a chicken in that box. Did you guys see that? There was a chicken living in that box. The Simpsons house playset costed $40 because I got it from Universal. Dang. A nice little expensive but nice product, right? I mean, you're probably getting your money's worth because Simpsons is pretty popular. It probably has some pretty decent resale value. When a mission is completed, a light beam will show you where to turn it in. Okay. Put that mission tracker to use. Collect 3 rocket parts, a nose cone, a cockpit, and an engine. I think I already did that. Yep. Outstanding. Here is your thinking hat. You'll need it to rebuild an escape rocket. You'll need to build a rocket to escape the ship. Talk to Wisp Lee when you land on Avant Gardens. Okay. Sure thing, will do. It's time to build a ship. That's why we collected all of those rocket ship parts. They are important. They are not just novelties. Go ahead, throw on the thinking cap. And good thing I sorted out all of the rocket ship parts so that we can easily just build a ship. I'm thinking build a yellow ship. Just because yellow is my favorite color, so why not build the yellow ship? And it looks pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and click done. I think that saves it as a full model. Yep, now we have the custom rocket that we just made as a full-on model. Now it wants us to launch to Avant Gardens and talk to Wisp Lee. So it looks like it's finally time to move out of the Adventure Explorer. This will be basically one of the last times we're here unless we come back. There's not going to be much of a reason for us to come back because we completed everything. But if we ever wanted to, you know, to meet some new players or something like that, we could just come back here. Because I know that we don't see them. We don't see any new players, any players running around here with us. We're the only ones here. But there are other players. Other players can join and play. I've seen them. I've made some friends on this game already. Just, I guess, not on this account. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody here yet. But the thing is that nobody even knows that this game is back. Sadly. Because, the YouTube channel for this game specifically only has like 300 subscribers. So, yeah, it's safe to say that nobody really even knows that this game is back. That's why I'm trying to do my best to promote it and bring some attention to the fact that we could play LEGO Universe again, finally, again, in 2025, multiplayer with other players and everybody. That's the whole reason I'm streaming it and everything. And I will be streaming it again tomorrow. So make sure to tune in tomorrow as well. let's go ahead and take our ship over here to one of these ramps. Alright, bye everybody. Bye Bob. Bye Skylane. I forgot the guy at the intro's name. The very first guy we talked to, I think his name was Jet or something. Was his name Jet? It was something like that. I don't remember. We'll figure it out at a certain time in the future. It's not very important right now. It's time to go to Avant Gardens by dropping our spaceship right there. And we're going to hop right in and prepare for liftoff. And we're traveling. Surprise Island Adventure. Have you explored Surprise Island yet? Interact with the golden door at the center of Nimbus Station. I've never been to Surprise Island. I never did that part of the game. Our character looks so goofy, but I like him. I like him a lot. Here we are. The world opens up. We have nearly crash landed. We avoid crash landing and instead just pull up to the planet on our own spaceship. Go ahead and get a view of the surrounding areas. Triceratops pet? There's Triceratops pets over there. So yes, it is true. You can get pets on this game. I'm going to go ahead and grab this flag while we're over here. You can get pets on this game. There's a lot of different things you can actually do on this game. It's so good. Such a fun game. I'm seriously so glad that it's playable. Like, I know I've said it so many times, but it actually blows my mind. And there's Wisp Lee. So here we are at Avant Gardens. Now, guys, I am hungry. I do need to go get some food. So, I believe today's stream is going to come to an end. Jellybrick, I seriously appreciate you for tuning in. I really do. Thank you for being here for this, for my first stream back from hiatus. My 4-month hiatus. Finally over. We're back. And Jelly, thanks for being here for it, man. Thanks for being here for my return. I can't wait to see the rest of you. For any of the viewers that might not have managed to tune in to the live stream, but you are now watching the video of the live stream, I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for some more LEGO Universe. And remember, say no to drugs, say no to vaping, and say no to alcohol. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in very much. Make sure to stay safe. Have an excellent day. And we will do more grinding on LEGO Universe tomorrow. Until then, this has been your friend Caleb Smith, signing out. Whoops. Alright, I did just get back from hiatus, so obviously I'm a little rusty with the streaming stuff. So I apologize. That was a very clunky ending. But now, I'm seriously signing out. Thank you guys for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. Alright, guys. You're not going to believe it, but I literally messed up again. That hiatus really messed me up. I'm kind of clueless on how to end the stream. Just kidding, I remember. I'm just dragging it out for no reason, just to make a funny haha joke. It's not even that funny, though. So I apologize. At this point, I'm pretty much just wasting everybody's time. Alright, seriously, guys, we're wrapping up the stream. I'm going to do it right this time, I promise. I'm going to do it right. We're wrapping up the stream. Venomous Honey Wasp, a.k.a. Caleb Smith TV, signing out.